Remember, each time you write to us, mention your name, the stock that you're looking to invest in, mention that as well. Along with that, mention the buy price, the quantity, and the time horizon in case you've already purchased into a counter. In that way, our experts will be able to help you better. And talking about our experts, like I mentioned, we have Kunal Bothra as well as Rupal Dey joining us on the show.
Rupak, I'm going to come to you as well. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking time out and joining us. I just wanted a quick chart check from you as well on Bandhan Bank. What is your take coming in on Bandhan Bank then?
So, my view is almost similar to that of KB. The stock has been sustaining below the important moving average, and it has given a swing low breakdown on the daily time frame. The RSI is also indicating a negative move in the short term. So overall sentiment looks a bit weak. It's a sell on rise kind of stock. One can sell or reduce his position once the stock moves towards 200. And on the lower end, the stock might fall down towards 174 in the near to short term.
All right. Let me take this next query then. And
Rupak, I'm going to come right back to you because we do have Gautam who's writing to us from Mumbai. 4,000 shares of Power Grid is what he has in a break-even position currently. Now, he's not mentioned his buy price, but what is your recommendation, hold or sell on this counter?
After the recent rally, Power Grid has come back to its breakout zone. Now, it is likely to consolidate around 335, 345 for next few days. Once the stock moves beyond 350, once again, the stock might move up towards higher levels. So we need to wait and watch for some time so that the stock can give a directional breakout. On the higher end, if it breaks above 350, it might move up towards the 370 kind of level in the short term. However, if the stock falls below 335 and sustains below that level, then there might be some problem in the stock. So one can hold the stock with a stop loss of 335.
Apologies, actually, Rupak. I mispronounced your name as Rupal Dey. Apologies for that. So, Rupak Dey is with us from LKP Securities. And Rupak, coming right back to you, this one is coming in from Pankaj, writing to us from Faridabad. He has L&T about at a price of around 3,750. About 50 shares of L&T is what he has in his portfolio. What should he do? Hold or exit? No doubt it is actually off, quite a bit off his buy price. But what's your take? Stay put with this one, given that it's a large cap play?
So yeah, definitely for the long term, it's one of the most favorite stock of Indian investors. And however, the stock has recently come down to its support level. 3,500 is exactly the strong support level. If the stock falls below 3,500 decisively and sustains below 3,480 on a closing basis, then the stock might be a reduced kind of stock, and one should reduce its position in L&T once the stock falls below 3,480 on a decisive basis.
That's about L&T, but we have Vinod who's writing to us from Gurgaon, then he wants a chart check on Lemon Tree as well as IDFC First Bank. What is your view coming in here, Rupak?
So after a significant correction from around 138, the stock has been trading around its previous swing low. I'm talking about Lemon Tree. So the stock is likely to consolidate around 120, 117 kind of level in the short term. However, till the time it is sustaining above 115, the stock has a chance to recover towards 130 kind of level in the near term. So on the higher end, there's a immediate resistance at 126. Then it might above 126, the stock might move towards 130 kind of level. And support is definitely placed at 115. For IDFC First, so the stock has been consolidating around its previous swing. There's a consolidation low around 70. So one should hold the stock with a stop loss of 70, and there is a chance that the stock might move back towards high level of 75 in the near term. Above 75, the stock might move into the strength and give a strong rally towards 80.
This next query.
When it comes to that particular pack. But Rupak, I'm going to come to you because Govind is writing to us from Anandpur. 100 shares of Credit Access Grameen Bank is what he has. Now he's incurring a loss of 15% when it comes to this particular counter, and he also looking at Fusion Microfinance at 470 that he's holding. Now he can hold this particular counter as well for just about 6 months. What is your recommendation coming in on both Credit Access Grameen Bank as well as Fusion Microfinance?
For credit access, I think the stock has given a breakdown on the larger time frame, and I think the correction might extend towards 1050 kind of level in the near to short term, and the weakness might persist in the time it is sustaining below 1200. So it's a stock which can be sold or reduced around 1200, and on the lower end 1050 1020 is a level where once again it can be bought back. For Fusion, once again, it's a stock which is going southwards only, and the stock has been consolidating around its lower level. So I won't recommend to buy if somebody is holding. We can hold that stock with a stop loss of 237. Above 250, it might move towards the higher level.
So those are the views coming in for those companies in the NBFC space. All right, this next one that I have is coming in from Venu, who's writing to us from Chennai. Wants a technical view on Polycab, Rupak.
So the Polycab has recently given a previous swing high breakout, and the breakout came after base formation. So the stock is looking very good for the short term. On the higher end, the stock might extend its gain towards 8,200, and on the lower end, support is there at 7,000. So till the time it is remaining above 7,000, the sentiment might remain positive and might take the stock towards the higher level.
All right, so take this next query coming from Gaurav Mohindra from Indore. This one is for you, Rupak. REC is the counter. He has about 2,000 shares at a price of 559 rupees per share. He wants to know a short-term view on this one.
So, REC has a very good support at 515. It's a 200 days moving average, and 200 days moving average we consider as a line of polarity. Till the time it is trading above 515 or 200 days moving average, we think that the stock is in long-term uptrend. So he should continue holding the stock with a stop loss of 515, and on the higher end, there is a possibility that the stock might move back towards 560 in the short term, and above 560, the stock might move into strength.
Then we also have Chandrasekhar, who's writing to us from Hyderabad about Piramal Enterprises. Bought at 1,020 shares is what he's holding. Hold or sell? What is your recommendation coming in here, Rupak?
So the stock can be held with a stop loss of 1,020. There is a moving average support at around 1,029. So the stock can be held with a stop loss of that. And on the higher end, there is a resistance at 1,080. Once the stock moves beyond 1,080 decisively, then there might be a buying pressure, which might take the stock towards 1,170 kind of level in the short term.
I'm going to come to you, Rupak, because we do have Swati is writing to us now. She wants to know about the real estate pack, and in particular, she wants to know about Macrotech Developers and Brigade Enterprises, whether she should add into these or buy Godrej Properties. What is your view coming in here?
So among the three, I think Godrej Property is better placed. So the recent correction has led to the stock support level, and the support is around 2,800. So on the other hand, the shares of Lodha is moving, has given a consolidation breakdown, whereas the stock Godrej Property has come down to its support, and it is well placed above the 200 days moving average. So the stock is in long-term uptrend, can be bought for a target of 3,400 and plus with a stop loss of 2,800.
On some of the realty counters.
We also have Pawan who's writing to us from Chennai as well, and he's asking us about Canara Bank. 3,000 shares is what he's holding at a buy price of 111, which is very close to the current market price, Rupak. So what is your recommendation coming in here?
So 111 is a very good resistance for the stock. There is a 200 days moving average which is lying around 111. So the stock needs to move beyond 111 decisively to witness a good rally. So, and on the lower end, the stock has a support at 107. So somebody is holding the stock, he can hold the stock with a stop loss of 107. And he can wait and watch if the stock moves beyond 111 or not. If the stock moves above 111, he can enjoy good profit.
All right, this next.
But I'm going to come to you, Rupak, because we do have Sri who's writing to us from Bangalore, and they are asking about Keynes Technology, 50 shares at a buy price of 5,300. Good time to book losses or average?
So the stock can be averaged around this level. The stock has a support around 5,000. Initial support is at 5,000. So the stock can be averaged here, and a stop loss can be placed below 5,000. The recovery might take the stock back towards 5,600 over the short term.
We have.
Well, all right. So that's the take coming in when it comes to crude oil prices, and that's the update coming in from Kunal as well. But with that, we're completely out of time. Thank you so much, Kunal, as well as Rupak, for joining us today. Thank you so much for taking time out. But with that, completely out of time on this edition of Buy Now, Sell Now, Share. We'll see you on the other side with Markets at Noon.